Hello friends! In today's story, Dad's birthday is coming up and we're preparing balloons to put up. But the balloon is not blowing up. Why isn't it blowing up? How can we blow air into a long balloon? We'll find out in just a moment. Discover. Today's materials: syringe, balloon, balloon holder, T-connector, check valves, and clear tubes. Let's make a balloon pump. All right, now look at the pieces that we have. We need the pieces that are called the check valves. One side is white and one side is clear. We want to make sure that when we connect the tubes, you're putting it on the right side, okay? So here, we want to put it on the side that is clear. Take your tube and put it inside. Okay, so it's connected to the clear side, okay? That's one. And then the other check valve, we want to connect them on both sides. Okay, 1 and 2. So this is what it should look like. One with one side and one with both sides. Here we go, like this. See? See, 2, right? Okay, make sure the direction is correct, okay? Okay, later on, we're going to connect it later. This time, take your syringe, push it up all the way, and then add the tube. Okay. Now we're going to pick up the balloon and the balloon holder. One side is very thin, one side is very wide. Connected inside on the wide side. This may be a little bit difficult. If you need help, ask your teacher or an adult. Put it inside. Ooh, a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so it should look like this, okay? Okay, take your T connector and we're going to connect these two pieces like this. One going here into the T connector. Now connect the other side to the T connector. Okay, so you want to be very careful to make sure that this side, the end is white, connected to the T connector, and then this side is also white, connecting to the outside. All right, now we are going to connect the T connector to the syringe tube like this. Make sure all the connections are tight, okay? Because we don't want the air to escape. So check one last time. Try to push one more time. Okay, everything in. Okay, one more time this side. Good. Okay, so far it should look like this. Now we're going to take the balloon, not the short side, but the long side. We're going to connect it to the balloon connector. Okay, so now you should see one side is short, one side is long, connected to the balloon, and then we have our pump here. I'm going to start pulling and watch what happens, okay? Here we go. Can you hear the sound? Wow, the balloon's getting bigger and bigger. Think why? Air flows in only one direction. Okay, a check valve. This is a check valve here. Okay, and if you push it, you can see it opens. So air can only go in one way when it opens, but it can't go back out. That's why we say air flows in just one direction. So watch. Air goes in here. We pull air in through here, and then we push. This air cannot go back out because it only comes in, so instead it goes this way and into the balloon. Again, one time when we pull air in, push air out. Pull air in, push air out. So coming in coming in but can't go back out. That's why the balloon gets bigger and the air does not escape. So when you pull the plunger up and down, the air goes into the syringe and the balloon gets bigger. Think more. Getting rid of cooking smells. Sometimes cooking smells are delicious, but sometimes it smells of smoke or it smells bad. How can we get rid of the smell? When you turn on the kitchen hood, the fan spins and it pulls or sucks the smoke and smells out of the house. Next time when your mother or father are cooking, look at the kitchen right above the range or the cooking area. Usually we have a hood. That's where all the smells and the smoke get sucked out.